Assalamu alaikum my dear students, welcome back to our next lesson. Here talking to you is Ma'alin Mahdi. Today we'll continue with page 21. Page 21. So as you know from page 20 waxaanu soo qaadanay contractions marka kalmadaha la isku soo darayo la gaabinayo. So we've done the present and now we'll do the past tense. Okay? So past tense, when you're using the contractions, waxa weeyaan the words I was, you were, he was, she was, it was, we were. Intaasoo dhan baa soo hosgelaysa in terms of the contractions. Now how they change is in this sentence. Saad ugu arkaysan. I was at the university last fall. Marka jaamacadan joogay. Fall marka waxa weeyaan is like the seasons of the weather waa deyr marka waxa weeyaan waa xilliga xagaaga ku xiga. Summer then comes maxaa la dhahaa autumn. Marka in America they say autumn, in British like say US they say fall. Marka fall waa xilliga September ilaa December laga gaarayo ayaa la dhahaa fall. Marka waa deyr. So I was then becomes as a negative. I wasn't at the university last fall. Okay? I wasn't. Marka past tense ma inta badan waxa la raacaya negative. I wasn't at the university last fall. You were at the factory all day yesterday. Factory na waa soo qaadanay waa warshada. You weren't at the factory all day yesterday. Then on this side it becomes you weren't at the factory all day yesterday. Marka waxaad joogtay warshada shalay oo dhan. Ma joogin warshada shalay oo dhan. He was in the hospital all last week. He was in the hospital all last week. Usbuucina soo dhaaf oo dhan dhakhtarka ayuu joogay. He wasn't in the hospital all last week. Dhakhtarka muu joogin usbuucina soo dhaaf oo dhan. She was living in Los Angeles last winter. She was living in Los Angeles last winter. Marka Los Angeles waa LA. Gobolka California is a city in California. Winter is a season. Marka waa jilaal. She wasn't living in Los Angeles last winter. Okay? It was among the dead leaves, right? It was among the dead leaves, right? Marka kelmadda it xagaas ay raacdayna xagan soo gasheed. It wasn't among the dead leaves, right? Marka waxay ku dhex jirtay caleemihii dhintay. Marka leaves waa caleemaha, dead way dhintay. Soo saas maaha, soo sax maaha weeyaan. It wasn't kumay dhex jireen ama may dhex oolin caleemihii dhintay, soo sax maaha. We were across the street a few days ago. We were across the street a few days ago. Wadada kasoo gudubkeeda ayaanu joognay dhowr maalmood ka hor. We weren't across the street a few days ago. Maan joogin wadada ka gudubkeeda dhowr maalmood ka hor. So this is the way they use in terms of changing it from past to past with contraction. It would add the word not. Negative ayay soo galaysaa. So as you look at the table from the previous we had, halkani waa ka was not, were not, those were the past tense. Okay? So let's continue back again. So here we have some example conversation. So Mary and Diana. So I'll just read the conversation. Were you at John's apartment on Saturday? Yes, I was, but only for a short time. Was your brother there with his girlfriend? No, he wasn't. They weren't together on that day. Okay? So you remember this one, apostrophe S, waa lahaashadii, John's apartment. And also here we have girlfriend, waa inantuu la sheekeysanayo. So you're asking the question. David and Mona, was your sister at the film last night? Yes, she was. She was there with her new boyfriend. Was James at his doctor's office yesterday? No, he wasn't, because his broken arm is okay now. Okay, broken arm marka gacanta jaban bay weeyaan. Gacantiisii jabneed marka his broken arm was past tense. Were your grandparents up in Alaska? Were your grandparents up in Alaska? Alaska waxa weeyaan gobol ku yaala Mareykanku ka tirsan yahay laakiinse Canada waqooyiga ka sii xiga. Waa meel aad qabow. Yes, they were. They were up there for 2 months last summer. Were your cousins down in Chile? No, they weren't. But next winter they'll be down there. Okay? Marka waxaad u fiirsanaysaa waxa weeyaan all of the apostrophes wasn't, xaggana waa wasn't iyo weren't. Okay? So this is what you're going to use. Marka Chile iyadana waxa weeyaan waa wadan ku yaala South America. The next one we have Yasin and Anne. Andrew and Philip waa laba nin. Yasin and Anne waa gabadh. Yeah, wasn't our summer terrible last year? Yes, it was cold and wet all summer long. Weren't my broken glasses here yesterday? You're right. They were here then. But yesterday's not today, my sweet. Marka muraayadahaygii jabnaa xagga maanay oolin shalay. Waa saxsan tahay. They were here then. Halkan way oolin laakiinse shalay maaha maanta. My sweet maahan. Marka waa laba qof oo si fiican isku yaqaan. So this is the first part, and then the next one we have the future. Okay? So we've done the present, the past, and now we're doing the future. So the future has got the same kind of sentence. Marka, we'll do that as a separate part because otherwise the video will take too long, inshallah. Marka, I want you to read the first part for today, and we'll go through, inshallah, the future in the second lesson. Jazakumullah khairan. Assalamu alaikum.